Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Thursday, April 24th. Just market continues to do what we've been calling over the last few weeks. We had that breakout of the bullish falling trend over the last day or so. Big rally today. Big driver in that was really, just shorts are throwing in the towel. And a quick comment on that. When we were all the way down here, the bears and the shorts were talking end of the world, doom and gloom. Up here, do you hear them anywhere? They've disappeared. What that tells you is a lot of these bears and shorts that have been beaten to a pulp have started going long stocks. So for that reason, we go are bearish and cautious whenever bears and shorts get quiet, especially in the bear market. When they get very focal, you look to pick up bargains. When they get very quiet, you look to be exiting positions and get a little cautious. Support now on this bearish rising wedge that Dow is in is 12,800. If we actually flip to the daily chart, worry break is 12,500. So 12,500 to 12,600 we'd like to hold. This is a bearish looking daily chart now we are likely to test the 200-day moving average, which is what I've been calling for over the last couple of weeks. Volume was pretty healthy today, especially in the tech stocks. If we check out the SMH, really nice setup on the SMH here. Although, keep in mind, after hours, Microsoft was down pretty decent, a couple of bucks on its earnings report. So we might see some selling tomorrow on techs, at least on the open. US dollar, we had oil hitting 120 bucks yesterday. As I mentioned a couple of days ago, the 20% move in oil over the last month, they said the reason was new lows in the dollar. And as I'd mentioned, the dollar is pretty much baselined over the last month, even though oil has run. Dollar broke out today. Breakout confirmation would be a move over 73. So keep an eye on this. Commodity stocks were hammered on their earnings today, and there was a lot of profit taking in it, which is part of the reason we saw such a run in tech. So we could see continuation on this tomorrow. Lots of winners for the newsletter over the last couple of days. RFMD, check that out. 25% move from the call, not too shabby at all. You should be out at least 3/4 position if you're in this one right now, and stops, roll your stops to probably 315 or so. Serious, huge move. Been calling this one for the last couple of days. Big move. Hit our first target. It actually hit our second target in pre-market this morning and was up in the 280s. So you should be also out 3/4 on your scalp position on this one now. And if you're so inclined and there's no news, you would look to add dips to the 20-day in the low 260s now. BCON, second target on this one was 130. Hit that one yesterday. It has pulled back now. You would be looking to add any retrace to the 115 and under area on BCON over the next couple of days. Although if the dollar does continue to break out, we should definitely see oil get smacked around. So part of the reason why you saw profit taking in this one, although it was up 25% in the last couple of days from our call. New trading alert today was GNBT. We've played this one for some nice moves over the last several weeks. As I mentioned in the trading alert, this is a stock. It runs big, retraces, runs big, retraces, runs big, retraces. We're about that time for another run big move. Volume actually exploded after I sent out the alert on this one. Tripled, I believe, from where the first alert was. Nice candlestick here. Breakout is 111 and target is 115 to 120 minimum. Although if it follows, the trend it's had recently, we should be looking at 150 plus on this pass through. Stochastics to the bounce level. RSI as well. So this one looks really, really good for the next couple of days. Quick mention on Elon, sold off on its earnings this morning, then powered back on huge volume. They just love this stock right now. Resistance is 2688 with a lot of news flow coming in the next 6 to 8 weeks with Alzheimer's trial data expected. So add to spot on this would be if they're able to smack it down to the 50-day moving average at 2250 and under would would be where you would look to add a scalp position on this one. MNKD looks really, really good. This red candle here today is sort of a fake one. It was dropped right at the end of the day, so we really should have had a green close on this one. But we had another close over the 8-day moving average, and this is setting up for a big run near term. Stochastics in the basement. We're about to get a positive MACD crossover, and late in the day, this one was really, really active. Target on this near term is a move to the 250 area. Last stock I'm going to mention today is XOMA. Treaded water today after yesterday's big run, but as I mentioned, this is the same sort of action we saw on the last two times we had a test of the 220 area, and right now we're setting up. Each time we had this one, we had a big spike to the 50-day moving average. So this one here is setting up for a spike to its 50-day moving average. So we're looking at a move to the 257 area, hopefully in the next couple of days here. Breakout would be a move over the 20-day. That's at 246. We're about to have a positive MACD crossover on this one. Stochastics are still in an uptrend, so this is one, it wanted to go today, but there was a lot of action in the tech stocks. So if we see a little pullback, which I'm expecting tomorrow in tech stocks, you should see action move to stocks like XOMA. And that's pretty much it for the video tonight. Remember, time to put the caution hats on. I mean, we're still in a bull mode, but I'm just throwing that out there. Don't be loading up a bunch of longs right now. That's what the shorts and the bears are doing. And as I mentioned, that's usually a signal we might be in for a retrace. So remember, we're scalpers, not investors. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.